magic trick is kind of about memorization, kind of about focus, and kind of about concentration. Now, memorization acts have been out of fashion for many, many years. We tried to make our version a little bit less totally cerebral by adding in a nail gun. And I hope you're all aware of how bad nail guns are. They're responsible for about 30,000 emergency room visits a year in the United States. And that's compressed air over there. And it's forcing out the nails with a great deal of power. Certainly enough power to go all the way through that board into another board and fasten them together for construction purposes. But I've thwarted that by putting the board on a metal table so the nails stick out a little bit. Now, we're talking about memorization, and the trick looks like this. Now, the nail gun is loaded right here, and it's loaded with what's called a string, which is two pieces of rigid plastic that hold the nails perpendicular, equidistant from one another. When you pull nails out of the string, whenever the nail gun comes to one of those spaces, it still fires the air and makes the noise, but it does not fire a nail. So all I have to do is memorize this sequence, and I can do this. That's the trick. Now, you've noticed by now that I'm not just alternating. As a matter of fact, the pattern does not repeat for the whole trick. Now, if you'd seen a memorization act in vaudeville, there obviously would not have been a nail gun. It would have all been done with numbers and words. The performer would have gotten maybe 40 single-digit numbers yelled out by the audience, memorized that almost random sequence, and then written it back perfectly on a chalkboard while reciting any Shakespeare sonnet chosen by the audience. And this is the exact same trick. Just like wire walking. It's the exact same trick if the tight wire is set 4 feet off the ground as if it's set 50 feet off the ground. And yet, we add a little bit of danger. When you add a little bit of danger to the bit, it makes the whole show just a little more visceral, a little more exciting. Now, most memorization acts are magic tricks. They're lies. And we don't mind you knowing that, because Teller and I believe it is morally wrong to do things on stage that are really too dangerous. It makes the audience complicit in unnecessary human risk. Any doubts about this being a lie? I think that proves it right there.